Hey there, welcome to Pagan Crafting. Today with our witch crafting, we are going to make a smudge feather fan. It's very simple and easy to make. Only a few supplies are needed. Turkey feathers, goose feathers, various crystals, different types of any type of feathers that you have, wire cutters, pliers, and hot glue. Stay tuned with me, stick around, and let's have some fun. Welcome back. So as we get started here, I like to use a smudge. This one I'm using a Palo Santo. Because these are ceremonial, ritualistic fans, I like to cleanse all my tools that I'm using as well as any craft supplies. These craft supplies are ordered from all over the world, all offline, from Michael's Craft Store to dollar stores. People have touched it. I don't want their essence in it. I want when you get one of my fans that it is cleansed. I also Reiki it afterwards and I smudge it again after I finish making it. Just throwing on some of my personal incense here to start the session. What we're going to be doing with these crystals, we're going to be wire wrapping them. We're going to be using some leather wrap for the handle. I think I'm going to go with purple because I'm going with purple amethyst. Now the wire wrap you see here is how we're going to secure it onto the handle. And then I simply take leather afterwards and I'll hide any of the wire that's underneath. During COVID times, there wasn't very many feathers to get a hold of. So I have duck feathers that I found, but I have turkey feathers, dyed black turkey feathers that I've bought. We're going to be making something similar to that today. Now I'm choosing my stones here. I'm going to go with amethyst because I'm making a purple amethyst, kind of like a third eye clairvoyant. I really like this one. It's got a good shape to it. I'm feeling this one though. Yeah, I feel this one. This was in the shape of a heart. I remember when I picked this one out. So this one's a possibility. This one, I think I have a future project for that one, so I better not use that one. Okay, so I picked my stone. I'm going to go with the heart-shaped stone and the chevron, the white chevron at the top. And now we're going to be securing this onto the handle with wire. So you do need a little extra length of wire, not too short, and you want approximately both the same size. Just grabbing my wire cutters here and cut a second piece. Doesn't need to be exact. You can straighten out the wire and then you can cross the wire in the dead center of the two pieces. Give it a little twist. You can see how it's in the center there. And you're going to twist 5 times. This will be the bed to put the crystal into. It gives it some support as well as help wrap the wire itself. Now just take the wire and wrap it around any which direction, securing I like to kind of come through the peaks at the top there. Overlap each wire. It doesn't need to be pretty because we're going to be doing something with it a little bit later. So just wrap it away. It could be any direction enough that it's going to hold the crystal in place. You do not need to be an expert at this. This could be your first time. Put it down anywhere, lay it down anywhere. I'll show you what we're going to do shortly. And grab all 4 pieces at the back and just give it a twist. I'm going to spread a few of those pieces a little farther apart to give it a little bit more dimension. I don't want too many pieces too close. That looks pretty good. Now we're going to take some pliers next, and we're going to put some little twists and crimps into the wire. So you come straight down and turn towards you. If you're right-handed, just a turn to the left, left-handed, just a turn to the right, just a half turn. And that's what it's going to look like. Just a simple little half turn, and place them as you see aesthetically pleasing. While doing this as well, it also tightens the wire onto the stone. And it just makes it look super cool too. It looks neat and it's super easy to do. It doesn't take much effort. Just giving a little extra reinforcement in the back. Now I'm opening up the legs because that's going to be onto the fan there. It looks like a little bug. Come alive, come alive, come alive. Oh, it's so cute. I got a little bug. All right, so what we got going on here next? We're going to go through some black dyed turkey feathers. See what I got here to pick from. Now, all feathers seem to curve a little left or a little right. They actually do not go straight up and down. So you want to find 3 feathers that are all curving the same direction. We're going to take the stems and we're going to hot glue the stems. Now don't be shy with the glue. You're not going to see the glue later on anyway. Put a little bit of glue between the feathers to hold it into place where you want it to. Now I didn't know the middle feather was a little bit janky. It's kind of raggedy. I didn't really see that when I made it, but now that I see that, the lights shine through with the video. But we're going to put a 3rd feather on top anyway, and you're not going to see that. Let's fully secure the stems into place. Again, be generous with the hot glue. Now you're going to go back and you're going to reinforce and you're going to create kind of a little buildup with the hot glue. Let that cool down for a while. Oh, my bug. Hey, little bug. You're so cute, little guy. Oh, it's so cute. Hello, hello. I will call you Filbert. Throw some sage down on there. We don't need that feather. We got the 3 feathers now. Now we're going to grab out some purple feathers. And I'm thinking white. And I got some dollar store craft feathers. Don't judge, but I think I might use these. I don't know. I'm just grabbing white. Grabbing a bunch. Now we're going to cut one piece of wire. And I'm going to thread some more crystals. Now these crystals already have pre-drilled holes in them. I got them at a jewelry store. I think... And you bend up the sides. I don't know if I'm going to go with 1 or 2. I think 2 may be better. Let's have a peek. I don't know. I'm going to go with the second one. I think it'll look better. I was thinking just the one poking up at the top, but I think the 2 will be cool. So I'm going to throw on a second one. All right, so tighten that just a long string down. It doesn't need to be anything fancy at all. You're just going to give it a twist. Check it out, no big deal. My lunch baggie. I didn't have anything else to throw the feathers in, don't judge. All right, so we're going to go through some good purple ones. I'm just going to kind of play around with some patterns. Play around with the feathers here a little bit, see which looks cool. I'm going to put the white ones down first. And I really would like it to bend to the left, that one. Or should I put a second one on? Yeah, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue behind that one. It's giving me a little frustrations, but I will make it work. I want it to bend to the left. Oh, there we go. Put a little glue behind, dab that down. And I'm going to put a little glue on the feather this time. See if it sits a little easier. And that looks super sharp. I love the fluffy feathers. Oh, fluffy, fluffy. Now I'll pick out some purple ones. These ones look like they've been kind of bent in half a little bit, which is a shame. But there's some that has a little curly top to them. Ooh, how about that one? I like that one. Yeah, I think so. Just what you got to do is you just got to play around with the pattern a little bit with feathers and see what you like. It doesn't need to be perfect. Not any two need to be the same. It doesn't need to be exactly like mine. It just like wherever the wind blows you, if it looks good, do it. I think, see, I want to change my mind. Oh, I love fluffy, fluffy, fluffy. Oh, I love fluffy fluffies. This is going to be such a great feather fan. So I'm going to put a little bit of purple in behind to pop out that white. Hot glue is your friend. Now we're going to attach the amethyst crystal onto the feather fan. We got the forelegs out, and I'm just poking through some of the wire through the feather, which is super easy. And before the glue dries totally, you can actually poke it through the hot glue too, if it's still a little bit soft, which it should still be a bit soft after a couple minutes. You can poke it through. So you just feed it through with your fingers, and then usually just grab some pliers and you can fold it through, continuing through the other side. Pushing the wire through and grabbing the pliers on the other side. Just feeding it just like you're sewing. Just feed it through. And you got the 4 pieces sticking out there, and it's going to be simple. You're going to grab all 4 pieces. Grab 2 at a time and just twist. And grab the 2 top pieces, give them a twist. And as you're twisting, it's going to lock it into place and secure it down a little bit more as well. Trim off the excess bits. We don't need that extra wire there. And then with your other pliers, you're just going to fold down the piece. Maybe you got a centimeter sticking out there, just a little bit left. Fold that down into place. Again, don't mind how janky it looks at the bottom with all that glue and wire. We're going to hide all of that with leather. I think I'm just giving a little extra twist to secure that in place. If it's a little bit loose, you can add some hot glue to the back. Just fluff that back out. I kind of squished that a little bit when I was twisting things up. Okay. So next I put on the 2 crystals. I fed that wire through as well, just setting that up. I'm going to put it at the top right above the amethyst crystal. And again, I fed the wire through, pulled it through with the pliers and secured that into place. Sorry it's cut off from the camera. The camera was up so high and I didn't notice. My deepest apologies. Again, just twisting that off, securing it in. Oh, that looks sharp already. You don't need to twist it very far because you're going to snip off the excess pieces. And fold down the excess piece. And your crystals are secure. Again, if you need the crystals to be a little extra reinforced, throw some blob of hot glue on the back. Again, you're not going to see it. Again, glue is your friend. Start off with a touch of glue at the base. We're going to wrap the wire base around now. And we're going to hide all that crafting. You want a little bit of a running end sticking out. You don't want to start tiny. You want to have a little running end so you can tie off to something later and start wrapping. Holding that end to one side as you're wrapping, and then fold it down as you see here and wrap on the opposite side. And then just continue to wrap it all the way to the top, hiding your stems, hiding the glue, hiding the wire, making it look super rad. Who's to say, who's to know what's underneath there? Nobody needs to know. It'll look so beautiful when it's done. So just work your way all the way to the top. And as you get to the top, start a little crisscross pattern. Go around and around the crystal. I have blobs of glue at the bottom, so I want to kind of hide that. So as you go around to the back each time, crisscross in the back, kind of do like a figure 8, and it creates a nice pattern in the back instead of just a mess of wire crunched in the back. Now wrap all the way down on just a one angle. So you probably only get about 3 wraps, 3 angle wraps. Cut off the piece there, and you're going to tie a knot at the bottom with your running end that you started off with. I'm just fluffing it back out here because I kind of got it a little messed up as I was twisting the wire. And that's pretty much about it. That is it. You have made your beautiful amethyst purple feather fan. Turkey feathers, glue strings everywhere. Yes. Well, thank you so very much for chilling out with me today. It was a pleasure making pagan crafts with you, do some witchcrafting. And if you wish to enjoy this fan yourself, you may purchase it on my Etsy store. Here is the coupon code in the description down below. You'll be able to find the link directly to this fan. And with this code, you can purchase it at a discounted price. Thank you so very much and have a wonderful day.